Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of the World of Warcraft Cataclysm Patch 4.2 BM Hunter DPS Guide. As always, this is Draven from the US Burning Legion server, and this section of the guide we'll be taking a more in-depth look at our rotation, our cooldown usage, and a 5-minute DPS test by moi, yours truly. So, for those of you who haven't watched part 1, I'm going to go ahead and state this is the spec you want to use for a PvE raiding environment. There's a little bit of leeway. You can take 2 points out of Improved Serpent Sting and put them into pathing. It is a semi, personal preference. This is what you want to use. This is not what I'm using on the dummy. This is the spec I'm using on the dummy with 2-2 careful aim. The reason being is, yes, the target dummy is not going to dip below 90% health. I'm going to get a whole bunch of more Cobra Shot crits. And I know you guys like to see big numbers. My main point to using this is simply for a closer comparison with the marksman video I made for 4.2 hunters. Don't crucify me, don't say I'm bad because I'm using this. I am fully aware that this is not what I would be using in a PvE or in a raid environment. Like I said, I will probably be using this spec or 3-3 pathing depending on preference. So, get that out of the way, get that stated. Now, let's take a look at our cooldowns. Let's take a look at our rotation. The big cooldowns that we have, besides racials and, profession procs or profession on-use stuff, I'm personally an engineer, so I have Synapse Springs on my gloves. It's going to increase my agility by like 400 for like 10 seconds. I'm going to use that on cooldown. I actually have that macroed to my abilities. Stuff like that is nifty to have if you have a profession that will allow you to do so. Now, obviously, the big cooldowns we have is Rapid Fire, our potions, and Bestial Wrath. Bestial Wrath needs to be used pretty much on cooldown. I should also add to that, we do have Focus Fire when we get enough sacks and we get the proc. I personally do not use it without the proc. It's going to increase our ranged haste, and it's going to give our pet extra focus, but again, I do not use it without that proc. It could be something I'm doing wrong. It could be something I just prefer to do. Whatever it may be, there you go. Back to our cooldowns. I have a 1-button macro. If you've watched part 1, you saw it. That basically is going to use, my gloves, my Bestial Wrath, my Rapid Fire, and my potion all together at once. I've seen people say, don't use Bestial Wrath and Rapid Fire together. It's not worth it. I can personally tell you that after my testing, I had significantly much better results by using them together at the same time. Why? I don't really know. Maybe auto shots, and maybe because, Rapid Fire lasted a little bit longer and I got some Cobra shots out of it. I don't know. But personally, I got better results with that, so that's what I'm going to be using. Alright, that said, let's take a look at our rotation. I should probably go ahead and add, you'll want to be doing all DPS and Aspects of the Fox unless you need to be moving around. It's simple, but I'm throwing it out there. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, other cooldowns is Call of the Wild if you're using a Ferocity pet. I would use that. I have that macro to my 1-button cooldown, so I'm popping that as well at the same time. And it's huge deeps. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, let's look at our rotation. Our rotation, like every other class in the game, is not a rotation, it's a priority order. And that priority follows this. Keep Hunter's Mark up. Keep Kill Command on cooldown. Keep Serpent Sting debuff up. Don't get Focus Capped. If you're close to getting Focus Capped, use Arcane Shot to unfocus cap yourself. Use Cobra Shot to fill in the gaps. And use Focus Fire on cooldown every time it procs. As well as obviously Bestial Wrath on cooldown. Bestial Wrath comes above everything else. Do not use Kill Command before you use Bestial Wrath. It is a foolish idea, because if you just wait it out, say your Kill Command is off cooldown, but you got 3 seconds on Bestial Wrath. Just do a couple Arcane shots or do an Arcane and a Cobra, and then use Bestial Wrath, Kill Command, spam Arcane shots, and you can get 2 Kill Commands within 1 Bestial Wrath. The time it takes for, one beast within, whatever you want to call it, to get off cooldown. So, keep that in mind. That's what you want to do. Now, the rotation I'm going to be using on the dummy or in a PvE environment in a raid on a boss basically I'm going to misdirect the main tank, or in this case my pet. I'm going to pre-pot. I'm going to use Serpent Sting, hit my 1-button cooldown macro, and by that time my pet's probably reached a target if he charges. And then, you know, I'll have Rapid Fire up, my Potion up, my Gloves up from being an engineer, and my Bestial Wrath. And then it's just kill command, spam arcane shots, kill command, spam arcane shots, start spamming Cobra shots, and then basically once you've gotten past the Bestial Wrath phase, it's just back to the priority order. Keep kill command on cooldown, use arcane shot to dump focus, and then use Cobra shot to build focus. You always want to make sure you have enough focus to use kill command the second it's up. It's a big deal, so make sure that happens. And don't be afraid to use your ability called Fervor. If you're running low on focus, you'll probably see me do it. I will purposely deplete all my focus right before kill command comes up. Then I'll just hit Fervor, and I'll immediately be able to hit kill command and a few more arcanes. Don't be afraid to use it. Same thing if you're a Blood Elf and you have Arcane Torrent. Don't be afraid to use it. If you don't have to silence anything in the fight, hey, you have it. Might as well use it. Am I right? Alright. That said, that's basically the rotation. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like, and I'll walk you guys through it on the target. I'll use this one. Nobody's on it. If you're a troll and you have that berserking, you'd probably want to hold off on using berserking until after your rapid fire is fully done, because I don't think they stack. If you're an orc, I would advise you put your Blood Fury in the macro as well to get the most out of it. Yep. Alrighty, here we go. Again, as always, I'll walk you guys through it. Let's see what it looks like. Let me pull up my timer. Alright. Pulling in 3, 2, 1, incoming. So I pre-potted, I misdirected, open with a Serpent Sting, hit my cooldown macro, kill command, bunch of Chimera or Arcanes, deplete my focus, it's cool. Use Fervor to get it back. I will misdirect my target. In this particular case, I'll just do it to my pet to make things easy, make it a little bit more realistic. I'll misdirect my pet. I will apply Serpent Sting, and that will give my pet time to charge in. After Serpent Sting, I'm going to hit my 1-button macro. Actually, I should probably save this over. Hold on. Back up. And just fill in the gap with Cobra shot. And from here, it's pretty simple. Aw, damn it. Serpent Sting fell off. Gotta keep your eye out for that. I see I'm getting close to my focus cap, so I'm going to use some arcane shots to just go ahead and drop it down. My Bestial Wrath is almost off cooldown. I got 5 seconds. So I'm using it right when kill command gets off cooldown. There we go. If you saw, I still had 2 seconds left on my beast within, but I was out of focus because I didn't manage it well enough. So I had to just start using Cobra shots and give up the last few seconds, and that's alright. If that happened, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just make sure you get your focus up so you can use that kill command every chance it's up. Every chance you get. You'll see me hold off on using certain abilities like kill command. I might hold off on my kill command for a little bit in order to get my 3 stacks up of focus fire or whatever it may be. Just be aware of the timers on stuff and the stacks on your pet's abilities. It's good to keep track of crap like that. Micromanage, that's what being a hunter is all about. See here, I'm going to deplete my focus and then just use Fervor. That's why we have it. See, right now I could use my Bestial Wrath, but I'm holding off because my ForteXorcist is telling me that my Cyclone trinket is the internal cooldown just came off. So there we go. And I'm gonna get the absolute most out of it to have all that extra crit rating right now. After this kill command, I'm just going to reapply my Hunter's Mark. That's the last thing you want. You don't want your Hunter's Mark to fall off in the middle of your test. That'd be bad. You'll see that a lot of times I get really high up on my focus, but like right at the end of my my Cobra shot, if I think I'm gonna cap myself on my focus, I'll just cast an arcane shot, or I'll use that kill command to avoid fully capping my focus. I may cap for like 1/10 of a second, but that's not gonna hurt. Alright, my Bestial Wrath is back up. Go ahead and use it. Alright, I got 30 seconds left. I will not be able to use my Bestial Wrath again, unfortunately. So from here on out, it's just whatever I can keep pulling. Alright, I got 5 seconds left. Get ready to report this. Alright, I'm going to put on passive and pull him back. Let's see. So, 5 minutes, got 5.6 million and 18.5k DPS. Again, mind you, I am using careful aim, so I probably had an obscene number of, 86 crits on Cobra shot. It's not going to happen normally. But I only use that for the sheer sake of comparison with Marksman, because that is an integral talent in marksmanship DPS. But there you guys go. There's a look at BM Hunters. That's how you use the rotation. You know, how you manage pets, how you spec your pet, how you spec yourself, your cooldowns, how to go about using your cooldowns, when to use them, all that good stuff. So, hope you guys learned something. Tell your friends, tell your guildies, spread the word. If I'm doing something right, let me know. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. You know, if you want to debate, you want to debate something, I'm doing something wrong, I'd love to. I'm always looking for ways to improve myself, especially on something that I don't play often, like a BM Hunter in PvE. You can see it's not up to par with Marksmanship Hunter. However, you know, if your group's lacking a Bloodlust, you don't have a Mage, you don't have a Shaman, or you know, you're missing some certain pet buffs, or you need the extra 3% damage, whatever it may be. BM Hunters are a contingent DPS. They are someone who can pull their numbers, they can hold their weight, and played properly, they can do quite well. So, there's part 2 of the BM Hunter DPS guide for World of Warcraft Cataclysm Patch 4.2. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.